Welcome back to Boxes of Trauma, things I found in my hoarder mother's condo and storage unit that made me feel things. I was trying to keep it light with the ones I was making today, but one of them just annoyed me and now I'm annoyed. So let's look at something else that may or may not annoy me. I just found this little and I saved it. It was in a bag amongst, there I cannot tell you, literally hundreds of like a CVS bag or a Meyer bag, just a regular plastic bag filled with mail, junk mail, or folded up newspaper, or just, it's literal trash. Like, oh, I'm going to go through it, or I'm going to read it and save an article, or whatever the thought process was, but that never happened. So it just piled up. Anyway, I found this little, and I was like, oh, I should keep that. There's money in it, right? So I put it somewhere, and now I'm going to look at it. This is what we got. Okay, circa 1996. Sounds about right. This is like backwards. Okay, a list. 1 egg, 2 pancakes, 3 waffles, 4 French toast, 5 others, 6 eggs, 7. SW, I think, was her abbreviation for shredded wheat. I know this because she was also a list maker and a notebook keeper, and she would make constant lists of diets and stuff because she was diabetic and she was always going to like get on track, right? Never happened. So I saw a lot of breakfast things. So I think SW is shredded wheat. So maybe she was making a list of breakfast stuff. Phone numbers, doctor's offices. Yep, because that was a big thing of hers, is like, she just went to the doctor a lot. Anything else? Looks a little calendar. Oh, there's stuff on my dad's birthday. That was the... Oh, okay. I'm sure this guy's not in practice anymore. That was the eye doctor that did my first of 3 surgeries because I had a really bad lazy eye when I was little. So I had a surgery when I was 8, 11, and another when I was 18 because generally a childhood thing that gets corrected. If it is addressed and is corrected, it is corrected by then. But mine just never would go away. So even at 18, I had to have a 3rd surgery. Those surgeries are rough. If you've had one, if your kid has had one, that's rough. Twice it was both eyes. Once it was one eye. That is some rough recovery for a kid. And as a present for my first one, my parents got me a Sega Genesis Game Gear. And it was the shit. And I played Sonic the Hedgehog so much. I was a master. And that and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine was so good. Except I couldn't play it when I got it. They got me something that I had to use my eyes for after eye surgery. And I couldn't really open my eyes for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, because it was so painful because they cut the muscle, anyway. So they got me something that was visual as like a surgery gift. So that was a little rough too. I'm guessing this is a list of grocery stuff, diet stuff, menu planning. Let's see. Oh, it's just a list of when holidays fall on this year with numbers next to it, which I would think might be blood sugar numbers, but that doesn't make sense because she wouldn't have kept a hold of this piece of paper for a whole year and kept those numbers, so that doesn't make sense. I don't know what these numbers are. They're not weights either. She would not have kept a hold of this piece of paper for that long, so whatever these numbers are were something that she could all get all at once for those dates. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know what that means. And then what's in this bag? Money. American Eagle Outfitters. Receipt. Pennies. This was, where's the date? 1994. For women's gloves. Why would you need a card for a gas station? Coupons for Purina Cat Chow. Oh my gosh. This is the kind of shit, like she was gonna... Oh, save $2 at the circus? Okay. Zenders, yes, of course. And Metzgers. We love Metzgers. They're still around. Oh, wow. Why were these such small amounts? Probably down at the gift shop. If you've been to Zender's in Frankenmuth, they have like that gift shop downstairs. Oh, okay. This is what the AAA, they used to say 3As too. You know, AAA? My parents would say 3As. Well, you know, we have to make sure we have our 3As updated before vacation. Did you call 3As? Well, if we get a flat tire, we can just call 3As. Did we call 3As? Now, I don't know if this was regional from where they were from. Like, you know, is this Appalachian? I don't know. But I have never heard anybody else refer to it as 3As. And I said it once out loud and got endlessly harassed. A $2 bill. Okay, well, that was that. Just shit that hung around. See you guys.